So today we're going to connect on the stats for East Gwillimbury. Like my other videos, we are going to have a look at what's currently happening. So the most recent stats from Toronto Real Estate Board are January 2021. We're going to compare that with what happened a year ago in January 20, but we're also going to have a look at the month before just so you can get a flavor for how the market has been progressing. And we are talking about all home types, so we're averaging out across condos, semis, towns, links, detached, etc. So number of sales in January 2020 was 30 in East Gwillimbury. Now, East Gwillimbury comprised of Mount Albert, Queensville, Sharon, and Holland Landing. December 2020, 39 total units sold and 48 units sold in January 21. Average sale price a year ago was $833,000. That increased to $1,002,000 at the end of the year, and then currently trending in January in East Gwillimbury at $1,111,000. Sales to listings ratio is a terrific gauge to show us how the market is doing in terms of, is it a buyer's market, is this a seller's market? So what it tells us is out of the homes coming on the market, what is the percentage that are actually selling? So if we look a year ago, 40% of the homes coming on the market in East Gwillimbury were selling, 125% in December of 2020. So how do you get a 125% out of 100? You're probably asking yourself. So what happens there is not only did all the houses that came out during that month sell, but also some of the languishing back inventory was also starting to sell through. So that's where you can actually sell more houses in a month than what actually came out. So very, very aggressive market. And in fact, looking at the stats for some of the surrounding areas like Stouffville, Newmarket, Georgina, East Gwillimbury is actually a very, very strong market right now with a current trend of 81.4%. So that is full on seller's market. And that is sort of representative of the number that we would have seen back in, that early part of 2017 as well. So very, very strong seller market right now in East Gwillimbury. Months of inventory remaining, like SNLR, is a great gauge of how the market is actually doing. So what it tells us is if no other homes came on the market after today at the current rate of buying, how long would it take to deplete the inventory? So a year ago, we were at 2.8 months. In December 20, we were actually at 1 month of inventory remaining and currently at 0.9. So again, unlike some of those other markets where we're seeing the inventory levels starting to rise a little bit, we're actually seeing the inventory levels still actually going down and depleting. There's still heavy buyer activity in East Gwillimbury right now. Sale price to list price ratio was trending at 98% a year ago. In December, it was trending just over asking at 100.1%, currently trending at 105.5% in East Gwillimbury. So houses selling over asking price. Days on market, 38 a year ago, in December, 26, and currently 20 for the month of January 21. So what does this mean for buyers? For buyers out there, it is an extremely competitive market. If you are going to buy now, you definitely are probably going to have to consider putting in an offer with no conditions, be it conditions on financing, home inspection, but be patient. Right now, typically as we come into the spring, we are going to see inventory levels rise, which should put a bit of a damper on the multiple offers. For sellers out there, extremely good time to get your home listed and sold. If you're not ready quite yet, I think you will see the buying trend is going to continue for a little bit. So if you're not on the market for, say, a couple of weeks, you still have some time left in there. I hope this helps, folks. Any questions, feel free to shoot me a DM.